Ladies and gentlemen, today we pause to remember a man whose screen presence was unforgettable and whose heart, those who knew him say, was even greater. Michael Madsen, the rugged, charismatic actor known for his unforgettable roles in Reservoir Dogs, the Kill Bill films, and countless other classics, has passed away. On July 3, Michael Madsen's story came to a close after suffering cardiac arrest. He was 67 years old. The news was confirmed by his manager, Ron Smith, who shared this loss with the world through USA Today, leaving Hollywood and fans across the globe mourning the departure of one of its most iconic tough guys. But let's be clear, Michael Madsen was so much more than the tough guy we saw on the silver screen. Yes, he was the menacing Mr. Blonde, the sword-wielding assassin, the cowboy, the hitman. But behind those piercing eyes and gravelly voice was a soul that wrote poetry, loved deeply, and lived boldly. His sister, Virginia Madsen, a celebrated actor in her own right, paid tribute to her brother in a way only a sibling could. Posting a black and white throwback photo on Instagram, she gave the world a glimpse into their family's private world, one filled with love, laughter, and loss. "My brother Michael has left the stage," she wrote. In those few words, we feel the ache of a sister's heartbreak and the quiet understanding that her brother's life was one grand, chaotic, beautiful performance. She called him thunder and velvet, mischief wrapped in tenderness, a poet disguised as an outlaw. And if you followed Michael Madsen's career, those descriptions fit him perfectly. In every role, he was contradiction personified. Dangerous yet vulnerable, harsh yet human, a man who could frighten you with a single glare but melt your heart with a single line of dialogue. Beyond the lights of Hollywood, Michael was a father, a son, and a brother. Those roles mattered more to him than anything else. He lived life on his own terms. A little reckless, perhaps. A little wild. But always authentic. In an industry that too often trades in pretense, Michael was the real deal. He didn't play tough guys because he was acting tough. He played them because he understood them. He knew the loneliness behind the bravado. The pain behind the violence. The longing behind the cold stare. Michael was a man of words. He wrote poetry that bared his soul to the world. Poetry filled with longing, regret, and a desire for redemption. It's fitting that a man who spent his life delivering unforgettable lines on screen also spent his nights scribbling verses in a notebook. To his family, he was Michael. To his friends, he was fiercely loyal, endlessly generous, and always entertaining. To his fans, he was Mr. Blonde. He was Bud. He was Sonny Black. But to all of us, he was a reminder that greatness often walks a crooked path. Michael's journey was not without struggle. He battled demons, as so many artists do. But even in his struggles, he never lost his humanity. He never stopped creating, never stopped searching for meaning in a chaotic world. Hollywood will remember him as one of its great character actors, a man who could steal a scene with a smirk or a glare. But his legacy is bigger than film credits. It lives in the people he touched, the lives he changed, the roles he made unforgettable. There will be tributes. There will be retrospectives. There will be screenings of Reservoir Dogs, where fans will once again cringe at that infamous ear-cutting scene, marveling at his chilling brilliance. There will be marathons of Quentin Tarantino's masterpieces where Michael's voice and presence loom large. But beyond all of that, there will be memories. Memories shared by family and friends who knew the man, not the myth. And those memories are filled with laughter, wild stories, and moments of unexpected tenderness. Virginia spoke of love, etched in contradiction, tempered by love that left its mark. That mark is permanent. Hollywood lost a star, but the world lost a man whose life defied simple description. He was complicated, like the best characters he portrayed. And maybe that's why we loved him so much. Because he reminded us that even the toughest souls have hearts that break. Even the darkest characters have light within them. Michael Madsen has taken his final bow. The curtain falls, but the echoes of his performance remain. His voice, his glare, his laugh, they linger in the air. And we, the audience, remain in our seats just a little longer, not ready for the show to end. Rest easy, Michael. You gave us everything you had. And for that, we are grateful.